Okay, Sixten, for the people that don't know you, can you tell a little bit about yourself?
Sure, my name is Sixten. I am a Bazaar streamer and content creator. I've been playing mostly dually, and my kind of niche is win streaking. So I have had like a 10 win streak on dually. I'm a big fan of trying to optimize builds and stuff. So I post tier lists and stuff like that, and go for like educational content with a competitive edge.
Okay, perfect. Because the reason I asked you to appear on this video today is because I think I'm pretty good at Bazaar, but I'm not great. And from watching your stream, I know that you're great. I would even say you're probably one of the best players right now. So I'm just trying to get some of that knowledge from you transferred to me so I can also do some winning from time to time. So we have settled on Vanessa. Even if you're like a renowned dually player, we wanted to do a Vanessa video. Can you tell a little bit about Vanessa
Yes.
and why?
In this current meta, I think Vanessa is the hero with the highest skill ceiling. She has the most viable items, and her items are also really good at talking to each other, meaning that the same item can go into like 20 different builds. Whereas on Duel, you have maybe 2.5 builds. So
If that,
that's
yeah.
why I think Vanessa is more useful for educational purposes. There's more stuff to teach people. So I think it's going to be very interesting. It's going to be a challenge for me because I don't pretend to be the best Vanessa player. And we're going to have a lot of fun, if nothing else. And hopefully we get a 10 win in the process.
That if it's not a 10 win, we're gonna scrap the video. We're gonna start over. So you peaked rank 4, by the way, right? Did I understand that correctly?
Yeah, my peak rank is 4 in Legend. Currently, I'm a bit washed. I'm like 100 or something. But that's because you have to grind so much these days, and
Yeah.
I don't have the energy to grind as much currently.
Yeah, it's like that for everyone. I would probably be rank 1 if I had a little more time as well, but you know, that's for me on your
Sure.
video, I guess. Okay, so the next most important question I have is if we want to increase our win rate with Vanessa, which skin would you equip?
Oh yeah, okay, this is really important. So let's think about this. We start with the rug, I think.
Oh,
Do
the
you have
rug,
that
okay.
higher up? Yeah, the rug is really important here. So I like the third one there, maybe.
Oh,
From
this
the top.
one?
Yeah, that one.
Okay,
And then we
okay.
go to the board. No, this, we can do the skin actually.
Uh-huh.
The maximum amount of BM is the one that is like second. Yeah, that one. I think that one is best to inflict the most BM on the opponent.
Yeah,
like
you
the
don't want to lose to
spiritual
that.
damage from this one is very high. And then the card back is the final thing. Very important to boost your win rate.
Yeah, for sure. So at
Yeah,
least
let's
a
go
couple
down
percent.
Here. Yeah, so which one are you leaning towards yourself here?
Ooh, I mean, honestly, I like the rainbows, you know, if we're gonna BM,
Yeah, that's good.
it's probably
Okay,
the
I
rainbow.
think that is good enough, yeah.
All
No,
right.
this is great. Yeah,
All right.
now we have already like probably increased our winning chances by 15%, I think.
At least,
And
at
then
least.
so now this is for real though. This is a big decision here. Which start you go from, Vanessa? And
Yeah.
this is honestly a bit of it comes down to your preferred playstyle.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna ask you, like, what do you generally go for?
I like to go
Just
for
in general.
enchanted item because I like starting with an item on the board that I can kind of like push some wins with early. But I think recently I feel like Shark Claws is just Vanessa's best item in the early game. So I tend to go income sometimes too, just so I can find it.
Yes, so I also go income. I'm going to explain my reasoning. In the current Vanessa meta, you are pivoting like crazy and also hedging. For those who don't know, hedging is when you buy items in anticipation that in the future they will be playable, but you don't buy them because they're currently playable. And to be able to hedge efficiently, you need to have a lot of gold.
Yeah.
The second thing is that they changed the way some of her upgrades, like for example pufferfish and anglerfish, where the upgrades are now super duper impactful.
Yeah.
So we're now really happy to upgrade items all the time. And to do that, we also need gold. So I think based on the current way we play Vanessa, I think gold and income is best. But there have been other metas where, for example, gold skills are really good, or even the enchanted item.
Yeah.
But yeah, I go gold and income here for sure.
Okay, so real fast, what... I gotta make sure I don't mispronounce this. What do you think are the top 3 edge items for Vanessa right now?
Oh, hedge, yeah. So
Right.
it depends on what stage of the game you're in. Honestly, it's probably easier if we just come across the main shops naturally, because it's very dependent on what you're already playing, right? You aren't, like, if you're already playing aquatic, it wouldn't be a hedge to pick up, like, you know, a shipwreck or whatever. But the hedge is buying something that isn't immediately useful in your current build.
Yeah, right. Uh-huh.
Right.
So just so like you have a higher ceiling later on, basically.
Yeah, you have more options. In case your current build falls off, or you don't find the specific win con you need for your build to, you know, work, you have like a way out of it. So you're not stuck to this horrific Langshan build that isn't working out. Like you can get out of the Langshan into something else.
Yeah, makes sense.
Okay, so here I'm a really big fan of Mittel, especially since we went golden income. Shops are really good for us.
This is very good.
Yes, that is one of the best early game items. In like previous metas, double barrel is of course also a very good item, but right now volcanic vents is just much stronger, and they have no like overlap either. So we re-roll here for sure. We want like a start. So sorry, we want a docks item. So basically, what on Vanessa you want what is called a docks item, and that can be either a star chart or an astrolabe, because you can get 5 gold and 1 XP when you go to the docks event. So that is why we were looking for the star chart here, and we're very happy to have it.
Would you ever pick Julian? I love Julian, but if we're gonna go with a coaching session, you gotta tell me not to do it if you think it's incorrect. I will pull myself away.
If we want 10 wins, we're not clicking the Julian here. That is all I'm gonna say on the matter.
With a heavy heart, I'll click leave.
Yeah. And then here you go Pyro. You love to see Pyro here.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, with Vents, it's every single hit here is good for us.
Yeah, exactly.
Currently.
Like, even the Fiery is pretty good. I feel like buffing the Volcanic Vents has given me so many freebies, actually. Like, this is actually an insane early game item.
Yes. It is a better rocket launcher, kind of, if you're if you have burn skills, especially, since it's a bit faster.
Mm-hmm. So, can I just talk about, as a pig player, like,
yes.
how unfair is it that I get a flail and you get a rocket launcher just real fast? Like, can we talk about that?
I think that's perfectly fair. I don't think Pig deserves rocket launchers. That isn't part of his... No, he doesn't deserve that.
He's not worthy. Okay, that's pretty good. I don't hate getting that.
No, that's really good for later. So, this is hard.
Yeah, this is a
it's not hard to
first
say.
real decision.
Can you... Okay, real talk, I'm just blanking right now. The new, like, shot glasses and stuff like that, does it start at silver?
Yeah, it does.
Or am I
silver.
tripping it? Yeah, good.
Silver.
Okay, good. No, I wasn't tripping it then. I just wanted to double check here in the video so I don't mess up here. No, so the reason we would go to him is for diving weights and shot glasses. But since those cannot show on day 1, we're never going cold here. I am a big fan of Lost Crate here.
Yeah, me too. The silver medium item can be game defining
or
sometimes.
The skill. Yeah, so it's both are really good on Vanessa. Okay, we're gonna think for like a second here. Like if we want 10 wins, we're gonna think for a second because this is a big decision. Medium silver item is really strong for day 1 especially and for econ.
Yeah.
And it can give us direction. Direction means that you get like an item that is part of your
you can build around,
build,
right?
you know? Yeah, you can build around. So I think basically if Star Chart was already a good item on the board, I might go skill here and try to find like extra burn or extra damage or, you know, some kind of high roll. But we also have a lighter in the backpack, so it's kind of interesting. If we find like a small item, then I would want to play the lighter to stack burn. Like I think both options are good.
Yeah.
So it's up to you. Like which one do you want to go for it? Like I don't think there's a right or wrong.
I think I would go medium because if it's a whiff, you can sell it. But if you get a skill and it's a whiff, you can't do anything with it. I always like going for this.
Let's go with medium item here. The other one is more of a gamble. Oh, that's really...
That's pretty interesting.
We have found direction.
Yeah.
That is arguably after kegs. So if we're going to talk about builds in Vanessa, I would say that the best build currently is keg. Like if you just want to get 10 wins, you play powder keg if you have it enabled. But the second best one is like shark ray. For specifically just consistency and 10 wins. Yeah. Shark ray with card table is extremely strong.
Oh, with card table.
Extremely strong.
Okay.
Yeah. We're going to do war crimes here basically eventually.
Perfect.
Here,
that's what I'm here for. So in my head, I would go Isla for the Zorkit. That would be my first thought.
I completely agree. Yes, this is why I love when you go golden income start. You don't have to waste nodes grabbing extra gold, right? Like that is the reward here. Okay, I don't like Treb in this content. I mean,
it's a really good item, but I'm not a fan of this item personally. Right now, at least.
It is a good item, yes. It's just we have high roll like crazy. And there isn't like inherent synergy here between our current items. I'm gonna take a look at the Petrock here for just a second. We have the Shark Ray, of course.
Yeah.
So Petrock would be kind of a hedge in the sense that there are some builds where Petrock would be decent, you know? Like, if we don't play Shark Ray, I think we roll actually. I think it's just a roll here.
I think so too.
I mean, really like Bolas.
Bolas is good, yeah. 40 damage is kind of a lot. Okay,
I think that is... Oh, we have to... Okay, so we have to think about Rogue Scrapper. Don't leave.
Oh, crap.
Okay, it's fine.
Oh, no.
No, it's fine, it's fine. So, I just... You have to make sure you can beat Rogue Scrapper. So I was just for a brief period there thinking if Grappling Hook would have been more useful than Bolas, specifically against the Scrapper. And I think the answer is maybe not. Like, it doesn't really matter, but this is the kind of decision you have to make. Like, beating Rogue Scrapper is so important. If you don't beat Rogue Scrapper, you won't get to level 3, you know?
Yeah,
anyway,
exactly.
Now, this is even harder, so let's try and calc this. I think it has... Do we stack burn here is the big question. So
7. I think we do
9.
because this activates twice during this cooldown, right?
I mean we don't really have a choice. Like this is obviously the board. That is something you always have to be mindful of. Can you put up burn faster than that it depletes? You know, like that is one of the burn that doesn't follow, like doesn't stop burning is extremely strong in the early game.
Okay.
Alright, let's send it like this. I don't think we necessarily are favored to win here. But I think we are like medium strong, I would say, for day 1 here.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not even gonna shit talk this Mac because I know you play him a lot, but he's kind of a bastard in the early game, man. He's so...
No, I agree. Like that's why I play Mac. He's
Oh.
completely busted in the early game.
Yeah, that's
But
really
so
good.
can, like, you know, Shark, like Vanessa has the most busted item currently for the early game. Like
Yeah,
Shark
Shark
Claws
Claws.
is just,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, the burn doesn't quite stick, but it's like this was the best we had either way, right?
Yeah, I mean he went enchanted item starting
Yeah.
high roll like crazy. Like that is a
Mhm.
insane day one item there. Check
Yes.
how much that provided shielding for him. Oh wait, there's sometimes like a bug. We shouldn't probably always. Okay, yeah, that's a crazy enchant.
Yeah, 120 shield
Okay,
day one. I
yeah,
mean, that's okay. That's okay. We have
no, it's fine. Like
good
we
hedge items in
for
the
sure.
back.
Yes, here I do like going to middle here in
Yeah,
general.
me too.
I think it's a good habit. So
Mhm.
I would go there, like look for upgrades, look for what have you.
Would you say
Not like any
that
of these.
that medium items
Oh
are
wait,
just like the most build defining for Vanessa?
yes and no. So your win conditions are usually medium items. You know, Shark, Ray, Arbalest, Keg. Like those are the things that kill the opponent.
Yeah.
But the most important items these days that enable builds are smalls, like holsters, shot glasses, dive weights. Most of the items that make the world go around for you are like your engine are smalls, whereas
Yeah.
the big flashy payoff is mediums. I would say medium and small are like both really good.
Okay.
Okay, here we have to think about the cannon, because that might give us enough juice for
Yeah.
the initial
The 4 burn
it's
is
a bad item.
relevant. And it's like for the early
Yeah, I
game,
would
right?
probably
But
buy it. I think we're rich enough to buy it. I'm gonna buy it here just because it is burn, right? And we want, like, when you have burn, you want more burn.
yeah.
And then we're gonna definitely roll.
Okay, great. Oh, that's a
Oh, that's
really
amazing.
good upgrade.
That is, wow.
Yeah, 6
Yes.
burn. The fact, like, this item used to burn for 1 and then for 2, right? That would just 300% increase. 18 burn. So that
And
means
this is
that the
why-
burn reapplies.
Yeah, this is why we go golden income, because there are so many crazy upgrades that you have to be able to afford them, right? Like if we don't go golden income, maybe we couldn't have re-rolled here. You know, like there's so much. The snowball effect of not having enough gold is like hard sometimes to understand, but skipping re-rolls could be the difference between this upgrade and not having this upgrade. You know, like it's sometimes hard to understand that. And then here we're gonna roll. We really want to burn, like super badly.
Oof.
Oh, okay, so now we have to think here.
Strength is good.
Strength is good, yes. Strength open up some lines for us, for sure.
Yeah, but we're kind of like with the
like,
burn.
Yeah, so long-term Keen Eye is definitely stronger, because crit is amazing.
Yeah.
Like, no matter what we're gonna play, we want crit. Right Eye is, I think Keen Eye is stronger overall. Like, if one of the burn items crits, that's super good for us.
Yeah.
Honestly, like, these are all fine. I think it's still...
I think it's Keen Eye.
This is hard.
This is what I would
think
go.
it's Keen Eye. We're strong enough to click Keen Eye here. If we were super weak, it would always be Strength, because you need just upfront DPS. But here I think we're strong enough. And then we have to consider JJ for a second. Can you check the stash here? Can we sell anything before we... No, we can't sell anything.
Not
okay,
really.
so then it's probably the 4 gold here, I reckon. Yeah.
That's really interesting.
Gold, sorry. I mean, it's...
I don't think
Okay,
I
do
would
you
have
disagree?
done that normally. I mean, I think it's good, but I feel like my mindset a lot of the time is like, okay, I'll click the store anyway. I won't roll, and if I see something good, I'll sell my items. But I feel like that's just like you just explained. It's like the difference between 2 gold early is something just like night and day.
It's just JJ isn't the best shop for us. Like if that was like aquatic items or small, like if it was a bit more defined, I would probably go there. But JJ is a bit too abstract for me right now. I have a hard time telling how likely it is for us to see something on, because we would never reroll JJ, right? So we see 3 items that can be anything.
Yeah,
and
true.
then here, go back to the stash here, just 1 second. So I'm sorry about this, but we have to consider if star chart here is more DPS than cannon. In this, because it's gonna be a bit of a longer fight. Because now we have a chance of critting.
It's also this is an ammo item, so like if it runs out and we're not killing them.
Yeah, exactly. Like a rule of thumb is you don't want to play ammo items against Rogue Scrapper, because that fight is mostly about sustain and scaling. But of course, this is kind of weird because it's a burn item and we like burn.
The thing is, like with the star
chart,
chart,
the reason I like star chart is both the crit and the CDR, right? Like the CDR is relevant here.
Yeah, I think I like this more.
I think this is slightly safer. It might be worse, but I feel more comfortable doing this, if that makes sense. Like
we're gonna send
I don't know if this is weaker, but this is like a principle I have, like against Rogue Scrapper. Try and make sure your build is strong forever. Right? Like you want it to remain as strong after 20 seconds as after 1 second. And Star Chart is kind of helping us achieve that.
Oh, I think we got a crit.
Probably people in the chat will say that that was kind of a throw here, but I think it's fine.
No, we're good.
Like,
I think
no matter what.
Also from playing like a lot of Pygmalion, it's like the luxury Kiwas, the luxury kiss. It's like it's a 7-second cooldown, So you want it to be like at least 14 burn, because if it's over 14, it like reapplies the burn essentially, and like the higher it is, the better. I think it's the same for this. This is 18 burn essentially on a 6.3 second cooldown, so it also, yeah.
Okay, this is interesting again. Usually you're very happy to see the middle guy here for upgrades, and check the stash just once. So it's honestly interesting. So Star Chart is of course CDR and crit chance. It is not a bad upgrade, but I think Swark is really important for us long term.
So you would click here?
Yeah, so I would go Ayla here for sure. But I mean, Star Chart is interesting. I'm gonna say that. Let's. I don't think any of these move the needle for us. No.
No. Doesn't
We
look
roll.
like it. We're looking for that Zorkid. I mean,
oh, that is an amazing upgrade. Yeah, for sure. We buy that.
I'm surprised you call it a basic. To me, it's like, okay, nice. Now it's 3 balls
50%
instead
more
of 2.
DPS and more slow. It's such a strong item already. Like making a strong item stronger is kind of good, you know?
Yeah, fair.
Because we're gonna have that on the board for the foreseeable future. So unfortunately, we never saw XP nodes. That's a shame.
Yeah.
That probably might cost us another win.
Yeah, we had a friend
honestly,
the entire time.
I would say that the fact that we didn't see XP at all, like I don't want to exaggerate, but I think that if we lose day 2 because of this, that could be the reason we don't go. Because like Vanessa is very good up until about day 12-ish.
Yeah.
And that's when Pig starts to take over. So now that we have to potentially go to that day, it's a bit spooky. But anyway, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's probably go Colt here and fish for the, the items. Ooh, that's bad. So the thing is, since we don't level, we need to win this day really badly.
Yeah.
And maybe that cannon upgrade gives us that win. Like that is the obviously if we leveled here, I would never waste 4 gold on this. But here, honestly, I would buy that honestly here.
All right, let's
Just
do it.
try, and this might be the difference, for us, and we can't really reroll.
No.
So
4 gold, that's a scam. This in general, this guy and all stores that are 4 gold in the early game, scammers, straight up.
Yeah.
It's
okay,
Pig.
so Pig should be fine. Yeah. I think we're very happy to see a Pig here for sure.
If it was a Vanessa, I just we could just start over, man. We could just do the
Mac and
recording
Vanessa
again.
would be terrifying. Even Dooley could be a trouble for us.
This looks good. We're gonna burn more than them. They have shield that we inevitably.
I don't know. They have regen. They have shield. I think we're fine.
Yeah, this is just too much burn.
But yeah, it's too much burn. But also they are like. They have more defenses than we do.
Dude, I could feel that 60 damage. That was a big hit.
So this is the reason you usually want to mix burn with red damage in the early game. The red damage removes the shield. Like there is a very good reason to have like a bolas running around when you're playing burn, right?
Yeah.
In case you fight a shield build because shield counters burn in the early game.
Yeah.
Anyway, here we probably just. Can you look at the far right one? I'm never gonna go loot here. We need items. Yes, bronze
This is
body.
good, right?
What can that be for us? Go there and hope for Swarkid.
It's a red fish, but not the right one.
No. But usually I never go loot in the early game because I want items. Oh, here we need to click the XP node. We would
this
need
one
to
is
beat Scout Trooper.
Isn't this one
I would go
experience and
mountain.
gold?
Yes, I would go Mountain Pass here and click the guaranteed XP to the far left. Just in case we face Scout Trooper. And then I want to find chocolate bars here. Okay, no chocolate bars.
Would you pay 10
Let's go
gold
Isla
for
one more
chocolate
time.
bars if we found them?
Yes, of course. Yeah. Oh, yeah. This
Yeah?
is one of the major things that will boost your win rate. Chocolate on day 3 is the single best node on average in the early game because
God. Okay.
it's 150 health. Chocolate is exponentially more useful in the early game because your starting health is so small. So gold chocolate is like almost 50% of our current health. So you're paying 10 gold to almost get 50% more max health, for the next fight. And
I feel like I don't click that nearly enough then.
Okay, so here,
once
again, there's a trebuchet. I don't think we're playing treb here. It doesn't strike me as a treb angle. I want to play aquatic stuff instead. Man, we're never...
There's no way.
No, we're not buying that. I refuse. Like, I have my limits. We're never buying that.
Your limit is a golden cannon. Okay, we found it. Oh no.
Yeah, I have enough. Okay, this is why we clicked XP, by the way. So now you put the star chart on the board between the lighter and the and then we probably go to the far left guy here, the Tempest.
This guy?
Flame Dancer. Yeah. Just to level.
Do you consider like I find that this day 3, and then not finding the rigged girl versus finding like Scout Trooper, like it's such a we got a huge crit. I find it to be such a big low roll. Because not only do you get a hard encounter, you can even get rigged.
Yes, it makes no sense that the easiest fight has the best skill, and then the best, like the hardest fight has a bad skill, like Scout Trooper. He has a good skill if you play ammo items. Yeah, now you go chocolate bars here for sure, and you buy gold. This is a no-brainer. This is why we go golden income, so we can afford this option.
I have space, right? Okay.
Yeah. It's fine, it's fine.
Wow, I don't think I've played so much Vanessa recently, I don't think I've done that.
Now okay, be careful here. So you're gonna sell all the gold chocolate, right? And then you're gonna go to Finn and go with the region option. And now there should be no way in heck that we lose the next fight here. Like, there is... I would say we are so dang favored here to win that it's actually disgusting.
Okay.
To hit that, yeah. And then we're gonna once again pull down the final item there. Probably play this. These are all kind of trash. I think it's the robot actually, like the that guy for sustain. Since we're we're gonna stack burn. I will go skills here. I think. You could upgrade the lighter. I don't think so.
Ooh.
Oh, that's no, wait, hold up.
Or this one.
Check the This is interesting. I think immolating spark.
A 2 on this feels like it's better than 1 on both and the lighter. Actually, it's here too, I guess.
It's the cannon as well. So the thing is, we're not gonna play cannon forever. I think they're very, very close in power level. I think currently fire is slightly better in the next fight, a smidge better. Like it's extremely close. I would probably go immolating spark though. I think overall I like that more here. Because if you play volcanic vents, there is a future where we only have like 2 burn items on the board. All right, and now we send it.
It's against another pig with 1 win. Okay, also level 4 though this time.
But I've seen my share of
man, I gotta tell you, I hate this Vanessa skin. I do not like it.
I know, but the opponents hate it as well.
Oh.
Like that is why we're playing it.
Okay, but this looks pretty good for us. We should be out DPSing them surely. We have more health than them. Oh my god, these chocolates are actually the tech I've been waiting for.
I mean, they have been there the entire history of the Bazaar.
I know. I guess I love chocolate, but I guess I didn't love it as much as you did because this is what I've been looking for. 150 health is so much.
Chocolate bars plus Finn plus region difference here. Plus the junk. Check out the stats again.
Yeah.
Look, if we didn't buy the chocolate bars, get the extra max HP in the region, and put that junkyard on the board, we would have died here. We're probably like tied at least. So that's yeah, chocolate difference.
Okay.
You know,
that's already like one big thing I've learned from this. So that's good. That's only day 3. That's good.
Okay, here it's Kina here for sure. Yeah, we need more items.
Okay.
We're playing junkyard, a repair bot on the board. Ooh, so usually I like disguise. We don't really have the econ to do it here. I mean, there's also a beach ball, but we got it after level 4. Oh, this is hard. I think you have to buy the beach ball, by the way, because we're playing Shark Ray.
Yeah.
We cannot afford to be picky here. Yeah, so we buy that for sure, and then we roll. Ooh, that's a lot of more. Yeah, buy the lighter upgrade. That's just very good. That's like the skill we got earlier, you know? Like, we paid 2 gold for another emulating spark here.
Yeah, it's good.
Seems good to me. And then we leave here. But we're in a good spot here. Like, our economy is a bit screwed over, but we have a star chart, so...
Oh, docks.
And there it is, docks. Yes.
Perfect. So we click here?
Yeah. Alright, I'm feeling a bit more confident now. I'm gonna be honest. I think this might be a 10-piece.
Oh, that's an early time to call it. I like it. All right.
Yeah, I mean, so unless we can face rigged opponents, but here probably slam the beach ball on the board, and then get the shark instead of the like so and so.
Yeah, like this, you think?
And then
this looks right.
I think this should be strong enough to beat the prince. Yeah, I feel
I think so too.
If we lose this, I'm gonna be bewildered. He would have to crit us like every time. I don't think he's gonna be able to beat us here.
Only we're that lucky.
High quality items. Yeah, you want high quality items against him. So each item on your board needs to have like high impact. I think all of our items have high impact, right?
I agree. Like the lighter probably at least 1, but it still reapplies the burn, so it's good. I think we look good already. Look at this burn on him. I really feel like the
I wouldn't. Oh, this is gonna. Yeah, it's fine. Like we were 1 crit away from the eel there, but it's fine.
The cannon and the bolas deck have been also kind of eye-opening to me. That's also a lot better than I thought.
Yeah, now we got Argenta here.
These look not great.
So left-handed is usually a fine pick. We're not gonna click it here, by the way. I'm just pointing. Like in most Vanessa games, you would be ecstatic to see a left-handed here because she has a lot of fast weapons, of course.
Yeah.
Can you check the stash one more time? I'm sorry to ask that because when I'm playing Bazaar, I'm checking my stash all the time. Like it's a habit I have. Always good to double check you don't miss anything. It's probably not bad to click left-handed here. Like you won't lose the game if you click left-handed. You will also save 4 gold.
Yeah.
The alternative is to reroll. I think we probably actually reroll here though. And there are some skills we really want to find.
I love an
That is,
exorable.
yes.
Do we take this one?
I didn't want to mention a specific skill by name, but that is kind of the one I was hoping for. So
I was
very nice.
exactly thinking
didn't
about that.
think
It's like, if I roll here, if I were playing Vanessa, I want an exorable as early as possible. That's really good.
Yes. Here, I don't like Kev at all. I don't like Mandela either. Okay, check the stash one more time. Again,
No, you're
apologies. Just double check.
You're good,
We have a toxic. Okay, so we have a toxic. We actually have an enchanted item.
That's true,
So now
we can
have to think
reroll
for a
that, I
quick-
guess.
Is that good?
I actually kind of like that. I don't know.
I think on average that's really base. I think we actually go for slow item here. We're
Yeah?
hoping. Yeah, we have. It's slow item for sure. Like that is one of the best nodes for us.
Dude, that's the
Okay,
difference between you and
that's
me. I
recon.
just play for content and the high rolls.
Yeah, I understand. The funny play is to reroll the thing, but
Yeah,
this
yeah.
is there are so many good slow items for us. You know, that can give us direction. Shot glasses, not least of all.
That's not one of them, though, I guess.
No, that's like the worst.
Is
I mean,
this,
it's fine. And then here, hold up.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's JJ. We need to find more items for sure. We need like an upgrade on the beach ball.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, there it is. Swarkid is like the single most useful Vanessa item currently. Like he goes into every dang build because he's
Yeah.
so versatile.
And it,
So
it's
here
insane
we're
with
probably-
this and
Yes.
Shark Ray too. Mm-hmm. Where would
So
you
at
put
this
it?
point, I think maybe it's the bolas out.
Yeah, that's what I
Not
was thinking.
sure. And then we're gonna roll as well, or check the other items before we roll. I'm just gonna double check. Can you just show me the monkey there? I haven't played him too much. Just over
Monkey,
that one.
that's a cat. I think.
Oh, the cat. Okay, sorry.
Yeah, it's a cat.
Okay, let's re-roll here.
Yeah. Oof.
Yeah, okay, and then we leave. But this is looking very, very good for us.
Yeah, I agree.
Now we need to make space for the fishing net
We just toss this.
to sell. Yeah, probably sell that one for sure.
Alright, then we can go in. Would you change anything about this board? I think it looks pretty good.
I think it looks fine. Like, just double check the Swarkid there for a second. What it hastes. I want it to be hasting the beach ball. Yeah.
So like
That seems. This seems correct to me. Yeah.
Alright.
All right. I think unless they're playing shark claws, we're gonna win here. Like that is the only thing we're afraid of.
The odds of that are pretty high. Yeah, Shark Claws at silver.
Okay, we're dead. I mean that is how the game is currently.
Yeah. Oh, they also have
That's like the
900
only
health.
thing we lose to currently. By the way. Yeah, they have a lot of health as well. So
I mean, you know, it's... We're doing a lot of damage here. I don't know.
Next time,
Oh.
boys.
Wait,
oh my, we
God.
actually get, okay, that's crazy. Okay,
Oh,
that is-
wow.
okay,
Wait, but their build is
that
insane.
crazy.
Like, they don't... I
This
feel like they
crazy,
don't
like-
have a single bad item here, necessarily. All, like, low
No,
cooldown.
that is thank the gods that we got lucky with the haste procs and everything. They're like just everything was working in harmony for our build like here. Like all the we just the timing of our shark ray was impeccable there.
Yeah,
So I'm
yeah.
very happy about that outcome. But I think that was very close. Like we in a lot
We're
of
just
cases
better.
we wouldn't win there. Now we probably go docks for sure. I mean there's no
Yeah.
discussion.
5
Remember to sell the
gold.
piranha, just a good habit to do it. Because we're never gonna put it on the board.
That's Mythal again. I
Mittel
like
is
Mythal.
amazing. Yeah, Mittel for sure. We need like shark ray upgrade, beach ball upgrade.
Oh, but that's really
Oh,
good.
yeah, figurehead is good as well. Yeah.
Do I just sell this?
Sell.
Ah, we could just... I guess...
I would sell something else first. I would sell. No, we sell the cannon now. I hate cannon actually. Let's sell
Yeah.
the cannon. But
You
usually
got
my rule is to sell like the least important item 1st.
Mhm.
But in this case, it's probably the cannon. So
Yeah,
it
I think
doesn't
so
really matter.
too. It's day 5,
And then
so
we roll
like...
here. Let's roll.
so
So pufferfish is a good item these days.
Oh, really? Okay.
Interestingly enough, it's extremely good with what is it called, the Yeti crab. Like they buffed both pufferfish and Yeti crab.
Oh, okay.
So pufferfish now gets 10 more poison every time you upgrade it, right? Which
Yeah.
is crazy. Like there is no skill in the game that gives you 10 poison for the same, amount of money. So very strong. I'm just trying to think if we need to buy a puffer here or not. Because we already have like a shark ray angle, we have a vents angle. So this is why Vanessa is like difficult because we have like 3 viable builds at once here. We can play pufferfish, we can play shark ray, we can play vents. I think we are strong enough to skip the puffer here.
Yeah, I
But
think
if we
so,
didn't
too.
already have like the shark ray, I would definitely buy the puffer, for example.
That's fair. Yeah.
So, okay, and then let's double check here. So the figurehead placement, just make sure. Yeah, everything seems. I think we're beating him comfortably here. Yeah,
Yeah, I
for sure.
think so too. This guy, like, I always kind of, I feel like I overestimate him. Like, oh, this guy's strong, and then I fight him, and it's like, oh, no, he's not. He's not actually that strong.
You just need to do stuff. Like if you don't do anything, he's gonna kill you eventually.
Yeah,
But if you are doing stuff, then he has no chance. And we're doing a lot of stuff here.
I like doing stuff.
So yeah,
Yeah, there it is.
I
Like,
also enjoy
look,
doing stuff.
it's like
on
2
swords.
seconds off of killing us, which is not nothing, I guess, but yeah.
That is true. but we were also like 1 second away from killing him again in like one shot. So
Yeah, true.
here you sell the toxic thing. Like it's a bronze item.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, and now you sell the thing we just got before you. I mean, you don't have to sell that one. And then at this point, let's check the rightmost one again. I don't like single. I would go with loot at this point, honestly. The middle
Yeah,
one.
I think so too.
I do like picking up aquatic though, so like if it was aquatic item, I would probably click that.
Fair enough. Okay.
And then these are all like decent. Racetrack would be good in most cases. JJ is fine. I would probably go the middle guy.
This thing?
The aerodrome, yeah, and try to find a more specific. Okay, that's bad. Reroll. Okay, at this point. Okay,
Yeah, do we really want to
Okay.
roll more?
let's go JJ here. I
Alright.
mean, at this point, it's fine. It's fine. We try to find something better. It's only a bronze amulet. I think that is too weak.
Yeah.
That is otherwise a very good item of Vanessa. I mean, we can honestly, we have enough gold. Let's buy the amulet just because. Oh, we have a hammer. Yeah, we buy it for sure then. Okay, we don't have to upgrade it yet, but we buy it for sure. And then I'm gonna buy the disguise as well. So just sell. Oh, this is hard. Maybe we don't buy the disguise then.
Yeah, we'd have to sell
like,
too
disguise
much,
is a
right?
good item usually.
Yeah.
It usually like almost pays for itself, but here.
I don't buy it that
I don't know.
often. You want to roll? We could buy the lockbox, but yeah.
No, we roll here. We roll here.
There it is. The card.
Oh, there's card tape that we buy. Yeah, now we have the build here. We have the build. So now you sell the. I think we sell. So honestly, the junkyard can be useful later if we get like an enchant or like whatever. No, we sell it. I'm too lazy. Like if we get restorative, whatever. But let's buy the card table. And now we're playing Shark Ray very shortly. We just need more haste up time, so we don't probably play it yet. Let's leave.
That's the hedge item right there, right? For later.
Yes, and then quick sell for sure.
Really?
You could
Okay,
also dump burn it.
I thought
You
burn
could
here would
sink
be
burn
interesting,
into the volcanic vents here, but I think we are strong enough. I mean, it depends. Hold up, don't do anything. So, can you remind me what happens when you upgrade the sword kit here to silver? Do you have that in
2
your...
second haste.
Okay, so I think the sword kit is gonna stay longer on the board, whereas the beach ball currently is a more useful upgrade. So it's like one of them is gonna be upgraded from bronze probably before the player fight. I'm just trying to think if that is strong enough to win the fight. If that is strong enough, we don't need to waste tempo on the burn. But if that isn't strong enough, then we probably should go the middle node.
Ah, I see.
I think
Okay.
it's Quixel overall, though. Yeah, I think it's Quixel overall. But definitely the other... Okay, that is...
That's good. That's got to be good, right? 3 burn.
That's good. That's good. That's,
9 burn.
Yeah, that's gotta be good. I agree with you. I concur. It pains me because we're so close to Shark Ray greatness here that we can just stop playing the burn. But for now, no, that's really good. And then we're gonna roll here. I know that seems crazy, but yeah, we roll.
No, I agree with that.
Okay, so there's again, Yeti Crab is like a win condition in some builds, but
Doesn't
we
look like it
skipped the
here.
pufferfish. We haven't seen a elemental depth charge. First of all, we need to sell something for the piranha. So just before we do anything, let's sell off probably the bolas, maybe. Sure.
Yeah. I mean, that's with the direction we're going, it's unlikely we play it at this point.
Yeah. How much burn do you gain from the lighters? That's 4 gold for 2 burn. That I would probably buy that upgrade. So let's go back to the stash one more time. And now we sell the illusory. And just buy this upgrade just to make sure we don't lose the next fight.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. I think it's important to stay strong now.
Yeah. So here we have to make the decision. So long term, when you play Shark Ray, you really want to play Vanessa's Amulet to give the Shark Ray crit chance, right? So for that reason, I'm kind of considering holding the hammer for the amulet.
Yeah.
However, beach ball is also really, really important here. I think honestly we have to upgrade the beach ball. Like I can't justify greeding here as much as I want to greed. If it was like a dually player or a pig player, I would probably greed here, but Mac can be really spooky, you know, they can have a femur,
Yeah.
they can have poppy field, you know, a lot of
Yeah,
stuff.
if they have their large silver, I don't think we'd win without that upgrade, so I agree with you. Okay, recycling bin? Vile. Okay, I mean, it's a Giga Chat build, but I hope the shark beats
For
it.
sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, they froze. I mean, that's fine. It's... The
Okay, now we're
this
good.
is nice. So we have a really cool hybrid build here where the Shark Ray goes off once and almost kills them, and then the burn takes care of the rest. So
Yeah,
it's like,
exactly.
there is a nice synergy here. But unfortunately, eventually, we're gonna have to commit to one of the two, you know?
Yeah, but I feel like
the-
that's just something that Vanessa does early, right? Like, very often I find myself playing like half weapons and then like half aquatics or something, just because I found some strong pieces for both. And then once you find like that one item that really makes you pivot into one direction, like, okay, now I can just do that, and I have the pieces for it already.
For sure. So here, let's just take a moment to think. what would we even? This is not a. It's not a shipwreck angle here at all.
No.
So Paul would potentially have
A water
crow's
wheel?
nest, which is fine. Which
Crow's
shark
nest,
ray
okay.
is fine with crow's nest. For like life strength crit.
I don't think I'd ever
You could
go there.
remove like. I think what we do here is check the stash one time. Just what could we even transform? I think we go for the gold or the coins here actually.
Yeah.
It's
sell
not the best node, but it's yeah, still the piranha. And then this is a trip. If you okay, first of all upgrade the
shark ray? Or this?
I mean it depends. So if we aren't married to the shark ray, we upgrade the figurehead if we want to be open to pivoting. But I think shark ray is the strongest upgrade. Let's go with the ray. I think that is most. It makes the most sense to me here.
I think if it were me, I'm trying to think, what would I have done? I think I would have probably upgraded figurehead, but I think I like this more when I think about it.
Both are very close. You could argue both ways. I really want to play this, especially because we have the card table, right? Like we want to play the
exactly.
ray. So if you are between two builds, currently we're between this build and committing all in on Shark Ray. The way I test a different build is by playing it against the PvE fight. So what we're gonna do is when we go to the PvE, we're gonna slot in the card table and see how that feels. That way we know, is that worse or better? Here, I would go with Mysterious Portal. I think that is the best odds. Never mind, that's like the worst outcome. You just leave here. There's nothing, unfortunately. Jules has
poor
not playable items
Jules.
anymore. Yeah. So now we're gonna try and go all in on the shark idea. So we're gonna cut the volcanic vents. No, we're gonna like just see how it feels without burn, and then you're gonna play amulet over. Oh, this is the awkward part. Like we want only one friend on the board, so.
Oh yeah.
I don't think we can cut the.
Yeah, then we don't have enough
sword
hasting,
yet.
right?
No, so you have to cut the no the burn thing. Like again, we're gonna win no matter what. I just want to see how this feels currently. So let's try this and see how bad this feels, and then we know how far away we are from doing this, right?
Okay, we should be able to beat this, right? Anyway.
Yeah, we're gonna beat this no matter what. But I'm just like explaining my thought process.
Yeah, I get you. I don't know if I'm hasting
see
correctly
how
here.
far
By the
away.
way.
Yeah, maybe this was. So it's probably more accurate to play the volcanic vents for the Swarky than for the burn in general. But this is like eventually we're not gonna play burn at all, almost. You know, like we're gonna go like you see this is the future right here. This is the build we're gonna be playing. So just we're not quite there yet, but we're getting closer. And you see the power of the card table here.
Yeah.
How it gives multicast to an item that crits for 1,000,000 damage.
Yeah, that was kind of crazy.
Here you're gonna go docs for level 8.
Oh yeah, exactly.
For sure. So otherwise, I was gonna say, if we don't get to level 8, you have to consider Colt because we're desperately looking for shot glasses and diving weights. So
yeah,
I might have skipped the XP there for the other one because those are the items we are missing currently.
Okay.
Here you go for a fight again, I think. Probably. Now we're gonna... Okay, this guy is a bit more spooky. Let's play the good comp... so yeah. Just pull those back. Life is good. So what so far, like, what are the big differences for you in terms of my tips here versus how you would normally play? Like, is there...
I think you're way more disciplined than I am because I feel like during my runs, when I'm messing around, I'm so down, just like, hey, let's see what happens here. And I think, like, if you want to win a little more often, maybe you'll find, like, more unique wins sometimes through that, but most of the time you're just gonna lose. So I think just being disciplined about your options and actually picking what seems to be correct and what just gives you, like, the most consistency is way better than just like being like, hey, let's see what happens when I roll this random piggle.
No, I think that is fair. Like, I think your strategy nets you more cool YouTube content.
Exactly.
So I think that is also fair. You get more memorable stuff that way. But yeah, this is... We're just avoiding doing stupid stuff currently. I'm trying to just not do anything.
No, but that's good, right? Because if I'm gonna like try to get better at the game, I need that kind of insight and someone to just pull me back, like, okay, dude, like, hold on, I know you want to reroll the piggle, but let's just win the game. Also, is this one of the worst items in the game or what?
Yes.
Why does this?
No, it's really good. It's 12 gold. No, it's really good. It's 12 gold for us. So just sell it and be thankful. That is amazing, actually.
True.
We're super rich now. Okay, so here you have to go Malifang because we need to be open to the keg.
Yeah.
That's basically it. So heated shells, we reroll for heated shells here. Because heated shells opens up the keg angle for us. Okay, so we didn't get that. Okay, this is hard, damn it.
Yeah, this is a rough one. This is 3 extra procs for the Zor kit too, but we don't know if we're gonna keep this, right? And this is just like overall
So the thing is, we don't know if we're gonna keep burn, right? So the same argument you're making for Swarky applies to the breeze as well here, because we might not even have any burn to haste or freeze. So I think it's hotspot here actually.
Okay.
It's weird. I usually...
I see the reasoning
that was
because
a very
like
weird...
even if we're not running
Yeah.
burn, this does something. Whereas the freeze, you specifically need burn. Okay.
Yes,
So what would you do
it's
versus
weird. I
Dooley?
haven't been in that. This is like the first time I have those exact choices with this exact board. So it's like usually it's always the freeze almost because that's freeze is good. But here it's a weird position. And then we're gonna play this. We're so close to card table greatness, but I don't think we're quite there yet, unfortunately.
What would you say is the one thing missing right now for card table? Is it the dive weights and the shot classes?
It's either dive weights or shot glasses, one of the two, or ideally both. But we need a bit. We need like an engine. We need an item that just makes everything pop. We're missing that currently. Like we're missing
glue.
that one. Yeah, the engine basically. Yeah, the glue, the engine, whatever you want to call it. That's what we're missing.
Oh my god, knee brace Giga Chat.
Oh god, he has defense grid force heal.
Oh,
This. I mean, might be fine, honestly.
the shield is gone. Oh,
Yeah, but
no,
it's also-
we're good, Sexton. We're good. Oh my god.
Okay, we're good. I was just gonna say, if he had a crit chance on that thing, this could have been a nightmare. But he didn't have any. Oh, he had a crit chance. He had a crit chance. Oh,
critical
right,
core.
okay.
Okay. Woo,
Oh, yeah.
all right.
Yeah, okay. That could have been. That could have gone a different direction,
Yeah.
but it's fine. Now we go docs here.
Oh my god,
Sure.
the dogs, man, every time.
I'm telling you, they're so good. And
Yeah.
then here, oh, this is depressing.
Uh-huh.
Let's go recycling center here and just take the L here. I mean, it's not an L per se.
Jesus.
That's fine. That's gold. I mean, it's a good item in most contexts except for this because we cannot play that on our board. We're not gonna sell it yet. We don't have to. So this is a good rule. Never sell anything until you have to sell it, right? Just,
Yeah,
that is a
yeah,
good rule.
Okay,
And-
so
oh,
you have to realize, as a Pygmalion player, I sell stuff
Mm-hmm.
so often when I don't have to because I'll forget that I'm getting a Piggle or I'm getting like
I
spare
understand.
change. That's Vanessa.
you are pig-brained, yes.
Yeah, I'm
yes.
pig-brained.
And this is so this shock trooper is a bit spooky for us because he can just crit us to death.
Yeah.
We don't have any slower haste. The way you beat him is by making sure he cannot get that crit.
Mm-hmm.
I would honestly go the middle option. I know that is like a bit.
No, let's do it.
Just go Jack here because losing here would be devastating. So let's
Yeah.
just play it safe here.
Well, we have good
Probably you
tempo,
could
so
have
it's like,
calculated- yeah.
no need to risk it.
For sure. It's also only 1 XP difference, thankfully. Like, if it was like a 4 or 5 XP fight, oh nice.
And the inexorable is going.
We are doing stuff here. Yes. We are in a very good spot here. It's
Mm-hmm.
a real shame we didn't find heated shells because we are so kegged up here. We have like infinite crit everywhere.
Yeah.
And that's how you enable. So now you sell the
The swash?
swash. Yeah.
Now this
And then
is
it's
how you
loot
win
here.
the war.
Yeah, it's load up for sure. We
Yeah,
have to find
it's-
like
yeah.
we're missing ammo. Like that is what we're looking for.
No.
Not that one, but it's fine. Like when you're missing specific key pieces, you have to click every button that can give them to you.
Mm-hmm.
Here
this-
you're gonna go keen, I think.
Yeah, this is dive weights
yeah,
or shot
sure.
glasses, right?
Oh.
Yeah, you upgrade amulets. You have to consider the middle guy here. Is that gonna give us gold in the long term? So we can soon sell the star chart.
Mm-hmm.
I think at this point it's too much of a headache. I think we have enough gold where I wouldn't do this, but usually it's always correct to buy a cove. Just for honestly, let's play accurately. Okay, so this is gonna be a bit of a headache. So I'm gonna sell the bushel.
Yeah.
We're gonna sell the revolver. And then we're gonna buy that and re-roll. And this is kind of annoying. We might have to sell it again very shortly, but
Yeah, that's alright.
yeah, that's
I've-
annoying. Now we can't buy this guys. Like this is how the game is sometimes. It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, I would just leave it.
We don't. Lighthouse is really bad now at silver. It's
I think the other
strictly
guy's
worse
better.
on the,
The anglerfish?
yeah, he's just better. No, he's just literally better. He's literally better at silver. Okay, don't go to. So what tools are we looking for here?
Dive weights, right?
Yes, die weights, but what else? I'm just trying to think if I'm missing anything.
I don't think so.
Because otherwise, we have the middle guy for. No, we already upgraded the amulet, right? Like we upgraded the amulet.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I'm just considering the relax here. If we want to win,
I kind of like this, honestly. If there are so many better stores to get the dive weights,
I think it's relax here. This is really hard. It's
I'm-
really, really hard. But
I agree
wanna
with
get
relax.
10
So
wins.
I'm
Okay.
gonna help you with the decision.
Yeah.
I think that is correct.
Now you have to sell the. Do you remember if it's day 8 or day 7 that doc stops appearing? I always forget which one it is.
I don't.
Okay, honestly, let's say we just ignore one piranha. It's not the end of
Yeah.
the world here.
Oh,
We
you're
can just skip one piranha, then it's fine.
Yeah, but I mean, we're kind of
Alright.
loaded. Like 45 gold as Vanessa.
But I've
Those are
seen
pig
my
numbers.
share
Oh,
of
for sure.
storms. We're out to dethrone a king.
What are we
not
facing
to
here?
swallow
Oh, you have a rig.
nobody.
So I'm very happy about the extra defense here.
Okay, it didn't land on the catfish at least.
The problem is that they're playing poison and relax doesn't help us against poison.
Yeah.
But they have a bit of damage as well, so maybe it makes a difference.
Look at this! Look at Shark!
We're strong.
And a crit!
We're strong. Yes, we're strong.
Okay, but bro, this
We're strong.
inexorable is pulling its weight. That is
Yes,
crazy.
yes. I love that skill so much.
I sometimes take it on like day 8 as a gold skill too. I feel like, I don't know, something's wrong with me if I do that, but still.
For sure. And then here you go, Bazaar. Just an amazing node. It might allow us to get level 11 today.
Okay. Level 11.
Here, oh, Barcoon is bad. We're gonna go our aerodrome. We need small items.
I feel like this is another thing that I've been ignoring too much. Wait, have we seen any Andes at all? Has that bastard showed up?
We haven't. Nope. We haven't.
I roll, right?
Yes. We're gonna force the damn die weights. Nope. Keep going. That is a good node, but nope. Oh wait. So shot glasses, is that aquatic?
No, it's
I'm
not.
so bad at tags.
No, it's not.
We go Nautica. Nautica is good enough. We have so many, like, we're playing aquatic stuff, so you have to pick this. Oh, that's a crow's nest. That's not bad with the shark ray here.
Instead of these two?
Can you check the stash one time? I'm sorry to keep pestering you about it.
That's fine.
No, we're not. It's really good later on. Once we have the so basically, when you have card table and shark ray, the way you survive against aggro is by having lifesteal on your ray, right? Like where you have shield or whatever. This is a really hard decision.
I'm kind of down to sell this and just buy it.
Yes, I would honestly do that. That is a good play. Let's do that. But this is a very hard decision because we are spending a lot of gold here, but it's fine. And then we roll for sure.
Yeah, but like at gold tier, I feel like that's just such a good angle. Oh my god, 2 dying.
Okay, we have to think about the middle guy there for just a second for the future, because shrimp can scale, like especially diamond shrimp with
weights.
Shot glasses can do crazy stuff.
Yeah, shot glass.
However, we are a far away from that. I don't think we can justify buying it here. But just want to point that out. This is why Vanessa is hard. She has so many builds.
It does make her so
anyway,
fun
I think
to play.
We leave her. Yeah, she's very fun to play for sure. But like, it's hard for me. Like, I think a lot of players might buy that here anyway. Ooh, so shield, we're quite happy to see. I think. Don't click it yet. I'm just trying to think. So the way you have to approach this, it's gonna go in the shark rain or whatever. What?
Yeah.
Is basically how many other skills or enchants are better than shield for us here? Like how many of them would be better? So obsidian would be amazing, of course.
Yeah.
We would enjoy. Restorative would be fine.
I always pick
among
this.
The best.
Like I've played some shark. I love this skill because it's also good with the crow's nest, right?
Yes, I think I agree here. We do this. That is a good habit. Don't snack. Like enchants are super duper important, so don't take them lightly. That is like arguably the biggest decision in the game is where to put the enchant.
Yeah.
Here we're gonna go for the hardest guy. Just farm him and see how this performs.
We're already almost at 7 wins. I'd say things are looking pretty good.
Yeah, for sure.
And have we even upgraded our board in like 2 or 3 days? Like, it's crazy how like, I feel like the lighter, for example, isn't even doing that much. I mean, it's like, it works with our build, but it's like, there's so many better things, right?
It's weird, like, we haven't, this is far from the best shark ray build. Like, we aren't close to, like,
well,
yeah, that's good. That's really good. Basically, this is a fairly weak shark ray build, but that should tell you how strong shark ray is. This is super duper strong. Now you go the Orion here, for sure. Look for the weights. Oh, they're beautiful. Okay, we're home. We're safe now. So yeah, for sure like that. And now, okay, honestly, at this point, I think at this point we're playing the card table over the volcanic vents, and then you're gonna cut the yes, like that, and then okay, yes, this looks.
I've not played something that looks like this, so I'm very curious to see how good it really is in a fight.
I am a bit terrified. It's like this is, don't get me wrong, this is good, but it might still be. It's very hard for me to tell because of the hotspot and all the shenanigans. Yeah. And like the new feel like there are so many factors that can make. So let's think. Is there anything we should reroll for here? I'm honestly blanking. Like usually you reroll for like a dox item, but we don't want the dox item anymore. I think we just leave. Yeah. I cannot think of anything I want to find. Yeah, let's leave here. Oh, let's go Mysterious Portal, hope for a fight, so we can check this in advance.
Ooh,
okay. Yeah, that's good. That's really.
That's got to be the shark, right?
Yes.
Oh, it's all coming together. And now, like, I'm just gonna say, if I was playing by myself, this would never happen. So it's either the coaching or just your lucky charm.
It's a Vanessa. Okay, so in Vanessa matchups, timing is very rough sometimes. So timing is when you are like a millisecond away from killing the opponent with a million damage. So Shark Ray is an item that has bad timing. Like the higher cooldown an item has, the more you can lose to timing.
Yeah.
And that's why the volcanic vents was nice, because the burn was like, if we don't one-shot them, but we almost one-shot them, it's fine. I think overall this is still the play, but I'm just gonna warn you, if they're playing like Giga, Proboscis Gaming, camera slow crap,
on day 8,
we might lose here to timing.
Oh, on day 8, I doubt they would.
Let's try this, but I'm
Alright,
just gonna
let's send
give
it.
a warning. Vanessa is not what we're hoping to see here. Also, we need to think about hotspot here for a second. I
Yeah.
mean, it doesn't really matter, but is there anything we can do otherwise?
This is
No, right?
This is 0.5 second, but this increased itself by 4 seconds. So it's more of a question like, do you think we get this twice?
I would go with the beach ball there, I think.
Alright, let's send
Overall.
it. They're also on 6 wins.
You should know.
They
This is
lost
terrifying,
later on
honestly,
in the
like-
run though.
Lago. Go ahead.
I'm so
Underestimate me.
unsure if it's
This
throwing to
more
play the
fun.
card table here against Vanessa. Like against Pig, I love it. Against Mac, I love it. Against Dooley, it's GG. But against Vanessa, God knows. We'll find out. Because of the timing, right? Because Vanessa has a lot of slow, just a lot of weird stuff happening.
Okay, hold on. Come on, Shark Ray, one more time. Let's go!
Let's go,
And it's
let's
a
go,
crit.
let's go.
Another salvo of me.
Let's go. Never worried.
No, never worried.
worried.
It was the
Okay.
poison that was gonna do it, if anything, right? That's
Yes.
like crook
That's
Vanessa
my point.
right
Like we could lose to so much crap. Like Vanessa is, she has too many builds. I cannot account for everyone. Like that is the problem. Like against our Dooley, I know what to expect, right? Like Dooley has 2 builds.
Yeah.
Okay, now we go for the fight.
Mm-hmm.
But like,
Always?
okay, that's we're gonna
Yeah, that
let's
should
see what happens. Like it's a free fight. You cannot like sometimes you roll into a free fight and you lose, but that's because we didn't click him. You know, we didn't pick
So-
this guy.
If you get this, would you play it? Would you like skip it or would you play it?
I would probably play it here.
Oh,
Yes, for sure, I would play it. Yeah.
Yeah,
for sure.
the scaling is insane, right? Because that's 3 times the
Yes.
scaling.
Oh no, we have we there is no question. We'll play that if we get it.
Oh, I thought I manifested. Oh, that's a pretty good item though.
Let's sell the this. Let's okay. Honestly, oh god, this is really hard. Honestly,
Uh-huh.
like this. The problem is that there is a future where we still play the Sword, which
Yeah.
is weird. I think we sell the volcanic vents overall.
I think so too.
Yeah,
I think that's
their
just
time has
that's
passed.
done. Yeah.
Yes.
Let's take a tyrant's
Oh,
hold.
so this
Okay,
guy is
here
really
you
good.
go.
Right?
So the far right has CDR. You know what is it called?
Yeah, yeah,
Barnacle crust.
the barnacles crusted, I think.
Yes, exactly. So obviously ammo skills are good for cake. I don't think.
I think we're kind
we're
of
gonna go
past the
old
point
same.
of keg, right?
No, we're gonna go old same here. This is weird. Usually it's always C4, but I think in this case I'm gonna go here instead. That doesn't seem too good. I would probably re-roll actually.
No. Never lucky.
Oh yikes.
I guess this is.
Oh,
fine.
bullet time is good. No, that's really good because it enables Neophiliac. It
Oh, yeah.
activates the slow.
Yeah.
Here I would go with either relax or temp health. So temp health is better against poison. Relax is better against burn. I think overall relax is better. It's
Yeah.
only if we face like Vanessa we're gonna regret that decision. Oh,
Yeah,
I'm stupid. Whoops. No, I'm throwing so hard
Why?
because relax only applies to the next fight. I forgot.
Oh,
that we
does
still
it
had the,
really?
yes.
It's bugged.
So, no, it's not bugged. That's how it works. It's for the next fight only. So it's gonna be used up in this because we faced the Pharaoh's Con. You know, remember earlier? I was
Yeah.
like, we already have played against the PV fight, so now the next fight's gonna be the player fight. So
Oh.
the temp boost in the middle is for the entire day. This one is only
Oh.
for the next fight. It's fine. Let's go
Yeah.
with the far right guy here. But yeah,
Yeah.
Just-
No, you're right. I missed that too.
never click relax before a PV fight unless it's against like a super hard opponent like a Radiant Corsair, because it's just gonna be wasted. But it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah. Okay. Dude, these crits.
Yes.
Ruda,
yes.
rude.
I love
50%.
I love this. This takes me back to the good old days of playing like Dually with Bellista and stuff like that, or Monitor Lizard. Like, it just feels good.
I think we sell the lighter, right?
think, yeah, sure. Let's sell the lighter
And then we can sell this too for money.
for sure.
My boy.
And then probably go with middle option here. Like look for CDR. It's really good here. That's
Hey,
also really good here.
that's not
We
bad at
don't
all.
have to use it yet. We can just hold it for a bit. In
Andy!
case of like shot glasses and such.
He exists.
Finally. Oh, wait. Hold up. I
Huh?
think it's snack time, though, because what are we looking for from Andy? I mean, the thing with shot glasses is, for them to be good, you need to play a lot of small items, right? On the
Yeah,
board?
we don't have that.
So we would have to cut a bunch.
My
I think
God.
snack time is honestly probably the play. I know that seems a bit weird, but since we already have the die weights, we already have like decent build. I think it's snack time.
All right. I believe you. I love snack time, and I
Yeah.
don't really like Andy that
And
much.
then
So
we're gonna transform something. So let's look in the stash here. I don't think sharpening stone matters. We can't really transform anything. That's a shame. Okay, we're gonna go with the rightmost option then. Buy that, slap it on the like. It's just a bit of gold.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna
guess.
put the ammo on the. I mean, I don't think the ammo matters too much, but let's put the ammo on the thing anyway, just in case there's some crazy mirror matchup where we're going blow for blow, and that makes a difference.
I still feel like
so far so good.
it's like such disciplined gameplay, and we're not really changing the board all that much. But I still feel like we're making so much progress. Is that
Yes.
weird? Oh, they have diamond
No.
fangs.
I'm
with
sorry if I'm yapping too much here, but I'm just so focused on trying to get us to 10 wins.
No, you're good. No, that's exactly what I need.
Okay.
That's what I want to see, and I think that's what the people want to see. Get better.
Alright, cool.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah,
Trick
that's
the triple
the
cast.
card table difference. Baby.
Okay.
Card table difference.
I apologize. I gotta watch this again, man. That was cinema. What
Yeah.
the hell?
Dude,
It was through
look at
this.
This is cinema.
Oh my god.
I love this build so much. Like this is fun. You're telling me you wanna go for meme builds, but what if there are good builds that are also fun to play? Like this is
Yeah.
isn't this fun to play?
Oh,
This is just it feels good to play this.
I never
'Cause we're
thought
also
I'd see the
winning.
day, but the shark is just clearing.
No, he's amazing.
He's
And
so
then he gets
good.
it's so good actually. Okay, here you go for the rightmost option. Since we already have a diamond shark. That's interesting. We're gonna keep that in the stash.
Yeah, that looks pretty good.
Okay, here.
So
So
not
chocolate
this.
is really good because. No. So go to the stash one more time. I'm sorry.
There.
So because we have the thing to the far right there, we like chocolate because it kind of gives us the gold back a bit.
Yeah.
You know.
Mhm.
But then we have to sell stuff. I think we're gonna go Kev and look for high roll enchant stuff.
I think so too.
You know?
This is what I would do.
Yeah. Yeah. Just re-roll.
Sometimes that's good. Not today. Okay, also not very good.
That item is kind of cracked in some builds. Like if we were playing like shipwreck shenanigans, there we could do
Yeah.
crazy stuff with a shielded dive. But here, no,
Bro.
it's bait.
Before they nerfed shipwreck, I was playing this with Julian, and it was diving monkey,
Oh, of course.
and it was cinema.
Like you have an unhealthy obsession with Julian.
Yeah, I
You need to
know.
let Harambe die. Like, let him go. Like let him pass over.
No, he needs help.
Okay, but-
Someone needs to make him viable. Okay.
Let's go vote. I mean, the thing is, there is like a 1% chance that we lose here. I don't care. Like we're gonna have fun. Okay, let's have fun. Let's go to void.
If it goes to shark, it's Giga over, but that's alright.
Yeah, I don't know if like I haven't bothered to count how fast we are in killing people, but we
Yeah.
should be fine.
So,
We're slowing, with the thing.
Are you kidding me?
I knew it. I knew it. Oh my god, that's. So the only so for the people in chat, the only reason I did this is because we're gonna get to level 13 anyway. Okay. So that's and also it's 5 XP, but yes. That's classic. Classic avoid.
Every
process.
time, dude. Every time. Hey, but things
Yeah,
are going
that's-
too well.
I mean,
The
that's-
universe had to get
look,
even.
I already said in advance, there is a chance that we throw here, but like who cares? 10 boost for health. 10 boost for health for sure. There are no toys we care about, there are no friends.
Okay.
Just Bill's Cafe.
400 big ones. Good. Oh!
Ooh,
Okay.
which one gives the most shield here? Do you know in your head? I think it's the weights.
I can
Probably
look
that
up
gives
really
the
fast.
most stuff.
So figurehead gives
Yeah.
20 when you use an adjacent item, and
That's bad.
dive
I mean,
weights
it's fine.
gives 30.
Okay, so I think it's the weights then.
I think
That's a lot of burst shield, and then if we find some kind of shield skill that goes like it can go nuts pretty quickly.
Yeah. I like it. I mean,
And
just
then here,
anything extra is good.
okay, now we need to think once more. So it's always an upgrade here. We have a lot of good upgrades. We have the amulet, we have the figurehead. The card table is kind of bait here.
Yeah.
It makes it a bit faster, but no. And then what happens when you upgrade the weights?
It's more haste, I think.
Perfect.
It's, yeah, more
Okay.
haste. 3-second haste.
I think it's the figurehead overall for a faster start time.
Okay.
And then while the next fight is playing, I'm just gonna grab some water. So I'll be right back, like 30 seconds.
Sure. I could just wait. I'll wait right here.
Just watch.
The quicker
Okay.
the fight.
I wouldn't do this without you, man.
Right, I'm back.
Alright, welcome back.
So, oh, it's a pig. Okay, that is a bit spooky. We should
Yeah.
beat bees here, I think.
Oh god. I hate it
Freeze.
when a pig has 0 HP, because it's always like an enchanted fixer-upper.
Yes, I agree.
Alright, send it.
There's not much to be done here. Just send it. I hope
Alright.
it's not freeze pig.
mean,
Like
young
freeze would be a bit rough for us.
but I've
We don't
seen
have that
them
many
shoot
active
this
items on the board. So,
The only thing that would be worse is if they had the Ring King pigskin. Oh crap.
That's an obsidian Atlal, I think we can get it here. Let's find out.
Okay, we have a lot of shielding actually. Jesus Christ. Oh!
Oh my
Oh
god!
my god. The shield
You rewatched
is
it one more time.
so good. Wow. Okay.
Yes.
I'm starting to think that, like, this might even be a better enchanted obsidian, because with obsidian, I'm not sure if we would have won that.
I agree. This is probably the best enchant in hindsight here.
Dude, we're on 9 wins.
So
Oh my god.
the only reason obsidian is sometimes better is if you can one-shot them. If the first time it goes off, obsidian makes them die, then why do you want shield? But it applies more to arbalest and keg and stuff like that. I think shark ray is more of like you want it to go off multiple times, especially with like card table and all. Anyway,
Yeah.
here I am a lazy person. Let's go with the regen. I think it doesn't really matter what we do here. I just don't feel like trying to min-max. Ooh, it has to be... Okay, so this is a bit awkward.
It has to be this, right?
But it has to be the... No, it has to be the die weights. I know it's a bit awkward, but no. Just trust me on this. You can just click that, and then put it there, and then read it afterwards.
Die
no,
weights?
you can do it like...
Oh, okay.
No, you can... I mean, just do it like this, and you're gonna see. Like, there is...
Slow one
That's
item
just
for
a lot
2
of...
seconds. And
Multiple
Moldak
7,
has
by the way.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I mean, there is... That's just... I
That's
know we already had
actually
an enchant on it, but that's... We couldn't foresee that happening. Okay, now
Yeah.
we're gonna go to the... We might lose to the middle guy here is the problem if he like crits us back to back. Let's just go to the far left guy there, yeah. Just, I don't feel like losing another...
Like the
He
walk of
had
shame,
to-
having to having a strong build. I needed to go against the weakest one anyway.
Yeah, I mean though, like Void Golem is RNG. We could literally beat Void Golem, by the way. If he doesn't kill the shark,
Yeah.
we just kill him, but
Yeah, we saw that one
No.
last time.
yeah.
I think we just sell this.
Sell
now,
the
right?
Swark Kid, it's never being played, yeah.
Sell that too. I guess we can look.
Yeah, let's go with slow item, look for shot glasses. That allows us to pivot later, if need be. Okay, literally just
just
don't
leave.
do anything, just click, yes, just leave.
Goodbye. Screw the eels.
And then temp health for sure. So middle, no, it's never talk here. You go there, and then temp health, and then we pray it's not another pygmalion here.
This could be the 10 winner already.
This is how
Oh,
you win a war.
I forgot.
This is. Let's go diamond skills overall. I think that is crit's also decent, but no diamond skills are okay. Yeah, that's. I mean,
Yeah, that's like close to 100%, right?
yeah, sure. Yes, just click it. But funny, we skipped the crit vendor, and then we ended up clicking a crit skill anyway. Like
But it's diamond, so it's good.
yeah,
90%
sure.
crit. Okay, it's a dually.
We should farm dually here.
Okay.
Honestly,
Please
dually
click
is
it.
the dream.
Okay.
Yeah,
This could be it.
I mean, if he's playing Mama Star with fiber optics, whatever, but it's, you know.
Then he deserves it. Alright, here we go.
Yeah.
Send it. Come on, Shark for the 10.
Go ahead.
We only lost once.
And honestly, never mind. If he has a diamond coolant, we're actually dead here. So don't be diamond coolant,
Uh-oh.
please.
Blue? Beetle?
Oh.
Oh no.
Okay, that's.
Well, this one's gotta look familiar.
Oh god. Come on. Oh god.
Oh no.
That's kind of terrifying, honestly.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So again, the issue here is the fact that
Yeah, it was interrupted.
we have very few items on the board,
Yeah.
and then his rust hit our shark there at the start of the game, so he slowed us for like 3
Oh.
seconds. So if you rewatch the fight here, we
Oh
would have
yeah.
been able to stabilize. If the shark ever goes off again, basically,
Yeah.
we win the game. So if you look what happens here, he freezes it, and then yeah,
It
the
would've
rust
gone
won
off.
the game basically. No, yeah, the rust. I mean, that is why I hate that skill. Rust, rig, you know.
Yeah.
They decide games in the late game
I
too
guess
often.
that- I mean, we
It's fine,
guaranteed
though.
crit. Yeah. Unlucky.
Yeah, it was unfortunate, whatever. But usually, like, if they don't have rust or rig, you beat dually easily. Like, as soon as the shark ray goes off again, it lights out for the dually.
Yeah, because it's guaranteed crit with the shield. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and dually is like dealing the same damage all the time, almost.
Yeah.
You know, it's hard for dually to just one-shot you. Anyway, here I think it's Sparkoon. Try to find upgrade on the figurehead or the card table here. Right, yeah, roll here.
I mean,
No need to do that, honestly.
yeah.
All right. But I think we should still be fairly fine here. Let's go Andy. Look for, you know, stuff.
We
No,
do have
it's
hotspot,
bait.
but I think we
Yeah,
just roll here, right? And the thing is, we have the energy potion, right? So I don't know if there's ever an angle
it's
where
only
we go
silver. Yeah, I understand your thinking there. I think at silver, the energy potion is too weak.
Okay.
Let's roll here. But those are good items for sure.
Oh,
Oh, we upgrade that for sure.
I think that suits you beautifully.
why not? Alright.
All right. Let's see who the. Oh, Volkas is spooky. Okay,
Yeah.
we're once again gonna go to boss arrow here. It's unfortunate because his skill would be really good for us. When you shield freeze would be nice, but man, I'm not taking risks. So our weakness currently is we only have 4 active items, you know. So we're extremely vulnerable to slow and freeze currently.
Yeah.
Because so that is why I've been looking for like more small items, but we haven't found any good small items here to fit on the board.
Yeah, it's also kind of like we never found a the fishing rod, so it's not like we have duplicate dive weights, right?
No, exactly. We just
Leave?
you leave here. Yeah, it's too much of a headache to sell stuff in the stash at the moment. I mean, arguably the crow's nest, but let's not do it yet. Let's go monster loot here, look for CDR. Ooh, that's good. Yeah. I think it has to be the insect wing here to start earlier, because we just need 1 more win, right? If we needed like 10 more wins, I would obviously go with 3 XP, but...
So we should do it like this?
No, hold up. So we need to think if it's on that or the die weights. So
yeah.
If we think, is it the beach ball or the die weights that actually...
The way I feel like it's been going is that we're barely off of the second activation for Shark, and it's always the second activation that kills them. That's why I'm like, it's got to be the Shark. But this... Yeah.
Yes, the thing is though that if we start a bit earlier with the haste, then maybe it's fine too. It's also more scaling, so let's do it on the Shark, honestly. I think that is completely fine. Do it on the Shark here.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that is completely fair. Just want to make sure we don't do it too hastily, but yeah, that seems fair. Then we're gonna go Finn here.
Yeah. You really love these encounters, and I take them like pretty rarely, but I like that. This one?
Yeah, I'm trying to think if the shield is more regen per second for us.
If this still had a shield enchant, I'd be like, yeah, but now...
No, let's go with the regen, probably. Yeah. I don't know. It doesn't really matter, but...
Yeah, I guess.
Loot here. So the reason I didn't want to do the Shark, by the way, is ammo is paid. Let's go with the middle option.
Alright.
We have enough ammo. So, basically, there will be matches where the Shark needs to scale enough to kill them in the next round, right?
Yeah.
So, if it goes off a bit earlier, against like a Pygmalion, that could mean that it doesn't scale enough in that time, and then it's very hard to predict in advance. So I think this is completely fine. Let's send it like this.
Here we go.
I think that Rust might have been the run ender. We'll see how it goes. We have 2 more chances at winning, but man.
Yeah, I mean, that's Vanessa, right?
Before, yeah, like, this is like a day 12. Like, our build is really good up until day 12. After day 12...
Oh no, they froze this!
Oh my... Yeah... That's...
And they froze this. I mean, if it goes off...
Hold up. Oh man, that's...
Come on. Oh my god, let's go!
That is crazy. I cannot believe it. The RNG was so stacked against us here.
Cinema.
We watched the fight, by the way.
Yeah, for sure.
That was cinema.
Oh my god.
The game was doing everything in its power to stop us from winning here, by the way. Like,
that was like...
Start of game.
The last split second to get it back there. We were so close to dying with the burn. Oh my god.
Yes. So again, holsters was another item I was looking for. Like a small item that starts ours earlier. So that's why I wanted to go to Andy all the time. But it's fine. Cinema.
That's so good. What a win! What a win! Well done, man. That was sick.
What a win! No, that was super sick. Like, look at his build. Like, he is so much more unethical than us. He has the most broken skill in the game. You know, Draconic Rage. He has holsters. He has start of game freeze. He has petrifying gaze. Like, bro, we beat the like meta tyrant here. Like, we were playing ethical Vanessa, just doing stuff.
Exactly. Yeah, this looks really good because they have the holsters and like a bunch of small items. So this has to be like the other variant. But I'm surprised that we win this. But I feel like it's just a card table, man, that just brings it home with like a bunch of crits.
Yeah, it's also the day 4 inexorable. By the way. Like that skill is really good. But yeah, we got there and. What's interesting is we had like the same build almost the entire game.
Yeah.
Like, so usually on Vanessa, after like day 9, you sometimes have to like switch up your build, but we never had to like do that, which is interesting. Yeah, I'm very satisfied with this run, honestly. I think the only misplace we might have made was arguably, I mean, obviously we shouldn't have clicked Void Colossus, that was a bit of a meme. And then maybe we should have considered putting the shield enchant somewhere else, like the second shield enchant. If we put it on the figurehead instead, we would have had more shield now because we got the second enchant, but that's fine.
Yeah,
I think overall this was just a really nice game.
Yeah.
And I'm so happy you got to experience the glory that is Shark Ray card table. It's like my favorite build in the game. Like, this is my favorite Vanessa build.
Yeah, it's so fun. There's like a bunch of different variations too, right? That's why we were sitting on the crow's nest.
Yes, so like if we didn't get the shield enchant, for example, and we needed
Mm-hmm.
like some kind of way to survive, I would have put down the crow's nest.
Mm-hmm.
There is also a variation where you can play shipwreck, for example, if you want, like instead of card table, you can go all in on aquatic stuff. I think a bit weaker, but yeah, there's like a bunch of stuff you can do here on Vanessa with the shark ray. I think it's a super cool item since they buffed it.
Yeah, for sure.
Alright.
I like this build defining, but dude, thank you so much. If Dooley ever rises back to the top, we gotta do this again sometime because this is
Oh, for sure. I would love
invaluable
to be back,
insight.
man. And yeah, this was so much fun. This is my first time doing this kind of stuff, like for another streamer, but it was a lot of fun for sure.
Yeah. No, I really appreciate it. I actually do feel like I learned a lot, so thank you.
Yeah. And thanks everyone for watching, by the way. Or maybe you should be the one saying that. But
No. It's better if you say subscribe.
Yeah, so subscribe to Snnuy, guys. He's a great guy.
Thank you. All right, I'm gonna click.
And maybe I'll be back in the far future when Dooley is good again, whenever
it
that
is.
might be.